Sheriff Keith Stone says now that Lynn Keel is in their custody, a killer is off the streets. Take a look right over here. This is a barn completely ripped off, some of it landing across the farm here, going all the way up the road. Now the cleanup is beginning. You can see crews working behind us, it being ripped off of its own braces. That about 15 feet away here along the Outer Banks as Dorian moves up the coast. Otherwise, the sand was hitting us right in the face. Although we enjoy the exfoliation, it's been nicer to have that down. One of the cars hit the side of that building, taking out the corner of it. We do have confirmed that one Raleigh police officer has been shot. It ended with him being pronounced dead in that ditch here in Clayton. Say so long, Raleigh, for now to the electric scooters. Bird says that they are flying away and Lime Scooters is following suit. The word of the day is cafefe. The only question is, what does it mean? Let's go, let's cook. This is my new friend Michael. And Michael, though we can't take this for a spin, let's get this thing moving.
You don't look too scared right now, Ryan.
Well, hey, good evening, Tim. That's because we are at the more family-friendly place. Actually, an escape room just finished up. It's that jail behind me. But don't worry, I was screaming my head off a little bit earlier tonight. It was just after 10 a.m. Friday morning as floodwaters filled this Frisco neighborhood, water rising just about to here on the fence from the sound behind. The family at this home noticing a stray cat running along the fence. That's when Victoria Williams kicked into action. It's an animal lover's nightmare. A cat stranded as floodwaters rise around it.
It just started slipping off because once the water rushed through here, it was like kind of like a rip current.
As the Williams family watched from their window, Victoria took action. No time to grab shoes, she went down the front stairs, staying within the fence so she wouldn't be washed away.
It was kind of hard because like all the water was just rushing so fast.
Finally reaching the cat with towel in hand.
I was walking along and he tried to like jump up here and like get a grip on it.
Victoria made the rescue.
It was just petrified. It was scared. It was cold and wet.
Since the Friday save, her actions have gained a lot of attention, but she says it's undeserved.
They were just amazed with me having the guts to walk out here in the middle of a storm.
But to you, that was nothing.
Yeah. It was cold, but it was nothing. Just because I know other people are doing better things than saving a cat.
However, in an event like Dorian, everyone can do something to help.
I knew if it would have been one of our animals, I would have been very grateful.
Once the water began receding, the cat made a run for it.
Well, I wish the cat would have stayed. It was actually kind of cute.
So Victoria's message as the Outer Banks community continues to recover.
Just be grateful for what you have and just give out to others.
Victoria certainly isn't looking for praise for her good deed. As we've noticed from the week that we've been out here on the Outer Banks, people helping people is just the island way of life. In Frisco, Ryan Breslin, Spectrum News. A 9-year-old, an 18-year-old, and a 22-year-old have all died because of gun violence this week in Durham. One man is making it his mission to go to problem areas like this one here at Oxford Manor to try and make it stop. Feeling protected can come in many forms. In Robert Belcher's case, protection is disruption with plywood boards.
All right.
The Durham man is getting in the line of fire, hoping to stop people from coming into the neighborhoods causing violence.
They're coming out to retaliate. They're going to have to do it in front of all of these people.
Though Rob is trying to make a difference, he isn't your everyday activist.
I've done some things myself.
However, the former criminal turned his life around.
When I used to go to court, I never was given a chance.
No chance then, but now he's giving others a chance to change, like people transitioning from prison. One way is going out in the community and gathering, fighting Durham's growing gun problems.
No more meetings, no more talking about coming out, no more talking about trainings and whatnot. We got to get out here and we got to be in these people's face.
Since last Wednesday, the Bull City has seen at least 4 shootings on Cornwallis Road, University Drive, Duke Street, and Chapel Hill Road.
No family should have to, and no community should have to continue to take part in this or participate in this kind of trauma.
I just want to stand here collectively with my neighbors.
Durham's mayor calling it a tragedy beyond words, but not a tragedy beyond action. with the oldest victim at 22 years old, the youngest 9.
A parent has to bury her 9-year-old son. That's unspeakable. So what we're saying to the city, no more pain.
No more pain and no more inaction for Rob,
We're not letting it happen no more.
who says this is his calling to make a better Bull City.
If I gotta help this city so I can protect my family, then so be it. That's my motivation.
Rob's group will not only be here, but they plan to go to other parts of Durham to make change. I also do want to mention that others, including Durham police officers, as you can see behind me, were here tonight. For now, in Durham, Ryan Breslin, Spectrum News. Thanks for joining us here on Spectrum News. I'm Ryan Breslin. It is hot out today. In fact, it's been hot all week, but change is on the way. Let's head over to the Weather Center for a check of your Weather on the Ones forecast. Thanks, Gary. We're following breaking news out of Nash County. The man accused of stabbing his wife to death and dumping her body is back in our state. Police say a 6-year-old is among 4 young thieves accused of stealing 10 handguns from a sporting goods store. Boone police say 4 people are okay after some sort of plane accident. And last month, Capital Tonight host Tim Boyum got a tour of the exhibit with the museum director. Here's some of what they saw. Puerto Rico's embattled governor is defending new corruption allegations as calls for his resignation grow even louder. Now 2020 presidential candidates are joining the thousands of protesters. David Daniel has a closer look, including the familiar faces lending some star power to the effort. A Raleigh man is dead, killed in what is being called a freak accident at the beach. Family members say 37-year-old Lee Dingle was playing with 3 of his children when an intense wave slammed him into the sand, breaking his neck. Spectrum News reached out to Atlas Engineering, the Raleigh company Lee Dingle served as president. An employee at the company confirmed his death. A friend of the family spoke to us about him being a great dad and loving husband.
She's a strong woman, and the kids are just exceptional kids. I just love them all so much, and I know that everything Lee did as kind of a backbone and a support and an encourager to them has equipped them to handle hard things in their lives.
Just a tragic story. Dingle leaves behind a wife and 6 children. The family is raising money through GoFundMe to cover funeral expenses.